Let me just see something here. I'll trade IWM, but I like getting in early when I know the move is there. Other than that, I just don't think the money is attractable to me. So let me just see something here. Oh snap! Our family got me in. I don't know how it just got me in. I'm saying it hit me with the mean setup. I mean, I was looking at the car. I just put an option to see. I like putting in my options, like my orders, to see where it had to land at for my option to trigger. As soon as I put the number in, it just triggered. So it happens. That's why it's not the best idea to do that. So learn from my mistakes, but we'll see what happens. So we'll see. We did a little bounce back here. Like I said, need quick little 30%. I'll chill out. I'll probably hop on a virtual after that, just so I can stay a little bit disciplined. Last 2 weeks wasn't the best. First one damn near broke even. Second one lost some money. So hoping I can get back to it. I only got 1 day a week to trade. I usually trade every day, but now that I can't because I've been super busy, so I'm only trading on Thursdays. And not every Thursday is going to be a good day for me, so I got to take what I have. Look at IWM, y'all. See, that's a great play. I just didn't want to get it. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what was going on. You got you got the rates going up. You got tech looking a little poopy today. You got all the industrial stocks looking good on the Dow Jones early this morning. So all that says to me is to buy some small caps. And that's how your brain should be working automatically. You're like, all right, if I see this happening, this means this area of the market is going to be moving. That's all you have. That's the only way that I think. All right, family, let's go. We out of there. Done. You know what I'm saying? That quick. We out. It's 10 o'clock. We've been on here for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We can do it again. We can keep doing what we're doing, but this is a small account challenge. I was talking to our team yesterday, and I didn't want to be doing too much. I didn't want to be showing traits that I shouldn't be teaching. So I'm going to make my 30%, and I'm going to get off the market. All right, fam. That's it. I'm not going to get off, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my paper trade account, right? And I'm going to do this. I'm just going to trade from this account. Now, this is what they call fake money, virtual money. But now this helps me get over having to overtrade. Right? So I'd rather overtrade with fake money than overtrade with my own money and put my own money at risk. So once I make my money for the day, if I don't have nothing else to do and I want to stay on the market, I open up my virtual account. This is the best way to have your account last for a long time. Because if you overtrade, most likely you're going to lose more money. All right, so let's do this. So then I have to put my trades in through here, but that's fine. Just now, I can play around with a little bit more money, and I can show y'all like it's not. It's easy to make money on here when you have a good amount of money, but you know, I just want to show you how simple it is to implement some of these strategies that we're doing with a larger account. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking at this called the option chain. The option chain is showing me all the contracts that I could possibly buy. So this first one right here, where you see 5610 in the middle, the left side is all the calls. That means I want the stock to go up. The right side is all of the puts. Okay. The middle is all the numbers where I am trying to reach. So if I buy a call on the left side for 56.15, that means I want the SPX to hit 56.15. We're currently at 56.05. All right. And this first number right here, you see the bid and ask at the top? Well, this first number right here by this little yellow dotted line is how much is worth the ask. So that's worth $1,140. Okay. It looks like it says $11 or $10.60, whatever it's at right now, but you need to times it by 100. The thing is, everybody like, why you need to times it by 100? That don't make no sense. It's because you're paying to borrow 100 shares for one day. All right. So imagine I ask for a loan, and somebody borrows me 100 shares of Apple, but I don't give them the whole amount for 100 shares of Apple. I just give them like $500 because they're giving me the opportunity to make more money with the money that they lended me, right? So now I have until the end of the day to flip this Apple, sell it to somebody else, and then once I make my profit, I'm good. I sell off, and then I have what I have. I keep my money, and then everybody else wins. So it's the same exact thing with these contracts. You buy one contract, you pretty much you're pretty much paying to buy 100 shares of a stock, but you're only holding it for a certain amount of time. So that's why I always talk about how time is so important. If it's early in the day, we're making our money, that's cool. But once we start getting later on to the day, you're more at risk of losing money because you only have until 4 o'clock until the market closes. All right? That's how the market works, fam. It's a little option contracts here. So as you can see, we still going up. We already made our 30%. We out of the market. We're good. Now we're on the virtual account right now, so we're gonna try to make some virtual cash. And if you're asking me why am I on a virtual account, it's because I made my money today. There's no point of me over trading. Why would I over trade if I already made my money today? The best thing to do is to take your wins and recycle them. Do the same exact thing. If I can make 30% every single day, I'm going to win no matter what. Doesn't matter how much money you have. If I'm consistent off 30%, I'm good. Now don't forget it's a small account challenge. So 30% off of a small account challenge isn't the best, but the thing is we want to see it grow. We want to see 30% off of 500, then 30% off of 1,000, then 30% off of 5,000. You know what I'm saying? 30% off of 50,000. That's when the numbers look crazy. That's when it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many trades you want to make. You made 30% off of 50,000. You're good for the day. You're good for the month. Yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know your favorite stocks. Let me know if you traded on the markets. Let me know if you do forex. Let me know if you've been checking out these cryptos. You know, definitely huge on these cryptos right now. Yeah, you can't be afraid to fail. Like some people gonna be super afraid to fail, and I could care less. I even go live on it. I show my losses. I show my wins. It's gonna make me better though, because I don't want to keep losing on live. Like that's not gonna happen. So obviously, I'm going to keep perfecting my craft. Sheesh. I'm gonna keep perfecting my craft, making sure that I'm getting to the level of where I want to be. So that way, when people do get on here, they want to start following the trades I'm doing. Everybody can win. So that's what it's all about, family. Make sure y'all share this. You know, throw some comments in there. Send it out to somebody that want to know about stocks. Just send them the page. Y'all don't even gotta watch the live. Just tap in with us on a daily basis. We always post more content. All right, so that was a good call. Like, even though I got into the trade, like, sort of accidentally because I put the order in, but I didn't want it to trigger that fast. Even though it did, I was ready for it. But at the end of the day, it was still a good call. So can't be mad about it. That's what we practice for. We try to practice catching the bottom, catching the top of the candles. So it's big. And look at IWM, family. It was up 0.2% when I was thinking about putting my entry in. It was right here. Now it's up almost a whole percent. I literally said that. I said it could go up about zero point 0.8 percentage. So the fact that it went past zero point 0.8, our numbers is golden today. So I love it. That's what makes me happy. Now I can build up my confidence because some of my some of my estimates were right. So that's what it's all about. Even if you're not trading, still try to see what it would be if you were to be in this trade. Like, all right, I would have entered right here, then I would have sold right here, and then if everything goes the way you just said it would have went. Then now you're like, all right, I'm building up the confidence to start throwing some money in this market. You never want to start off with your real money. Always start off with a virtual account. So that way you can build up that confidence. And then obviously you're going to take losses, but at the same time, you need to know, where are you headed? Are you headed down a slow loss, or are you headed towards a slow win? Yeah, we at a point now where it's multiple screens in the crib, so I ain't gonna show all of them. One day I probably make a post about the setup. But all you really need is a laptop. I definitely think you should get like the tablet, iPad, and your cell phone. All right. I think that's big because the screen, you just want at least 6 charts. That way I have it right in front of y'all. I got way more charts in this, but having that 6 is a good start. Then you have your iPad because you want to be able to make trades on a separate device. So if I have my screen up, I got my iPad on the side, so that way I'm making trades on the side, doing what I'm doing, and then I have my phone. My phone is for anything. I can use my phone to also make trades. I can use my phone to look at news, see what's going on around the markets. It's just important to have those different devices so it could, play in your favor. But having only a cell phone and trading stocks, I'm not saying it's not possible, but that's risky. We could have stayed in that trade, you know, but don't have that mindset though. That's how it go though. They talking about IWM right now on CNBC. Come on, family, we on it before they are. That's the thing. Soon as I would have been up, soon as that shit would have said 1%, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how these indexes and ETFs move on a daily basis. Usually the SPX move about 0.4%. Like, no lie. So even at this level, I wouldn't want to keep going up. Not I would want to keep going up, but I wouldn't have faith that we would keep going up because it's not what it usually does on an everyday basis. Seeing the SPY go up 1% is pretty rare. So when it does happen, chill out for the ride because you're gonna eat. But if you just buying because you buying off of a hunch, that's the worst way to trade. All right, family. So we're starting to break my trend. I think this may be the time I hop into a little virtual trade, hop into some puts. See what we did here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, family. I'm trying to tell y'all, trend lines do not lie. It didn't really do much. Like, look at that, look at that. It was crazy. But that's how fast it happens. I just put my order in. It's probably not going to trigger now. It's crazy. Jumped up $50 off of this little move. Uh, I'm gonna jump in and try to pay market for it. That's crazy though, fam. Ooh, y'all see that? I don't know. I don't know what just happened, but it just triggered. Oh, I bought 10 contracts. It is what it is. We about to rock out. 10 contracts on a virtual. Oh my god. See, I'm pretty sure this virtual account is like a $200,000 account. I definitely didn't mean to buy 10. Should have just bought 10 more, fam. We did a pullback. I'm about to see this account go crazy. I will let y'all know right now. Not my account, so y'all don't count my pockets, for real. Do not count my pockets when you see this thing go up. Definitely some mean clickbait, though. That's funny. But I always keep it a buck with y'all. Come on, it's a virtual account. Y'all leave me alone. Don't be like, bro, let me get $1. Chill out, y'all. Y'all chill out. We forming generational wealth over here. We made our money this morning, so now we trade on the virtual account. We don't need to overtrade. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to. I'm just trying to show y'all how I can still get to it. You know how I'm going to perfect my craft. It's like practicing a little bit, but I'm still in the market. You know, I'm not really missing out. I made my money today. I'm good. I just want to be consistent. That's all I'm trying to perfect right now. Yeah, you can make $500 today, and then you can lose 200 tomorrow, and then you can win 200 the next day. It's like, all right, that's fine. But if I could consistently win 30% every time I trade, I'm good. I'm good. Not even. It doesn't even have to be 30%, family. But I know how I am, and I can get 30% pretty simple. So yeah. Now this trade was funny. It's a paper trade account, so sometimes it's delayed. But it bought 20 contracts of a put. So if y'all see those numbers like that, I did not mean to buy 20 contracts, but you know it's a virtual account, so let's rock with it. All right, y'all. Look at that. That's like $2,000, family. It's $2,000 that quick. See that, fam? So I just put my orders in to get out. All right, so 2,300. It's not bad, fam. I probably been on here for on a virtual account for like what time is it? It's 10:22. I got out of my trade at around 10 o'clock, so I've been there for 20 some minutes. 2,300. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know the SPX is where you want to be. Whether you got a lot of money, whether you don't have the most amount of money, you're still making what you need to make in a certain amount of time. You don't want to look at this as your second job. Nobody wants to have a second job. Come on now. I'd rather be more passionate about it and love what you're doing with this so that way you can, master it. But at the same as that time, you want this to be something that's simple. You want this to be a little money making machine on the side for you because your 9 to 5 is eventually Don't want to be obsolete, you know. Unless you love your 9 to 5, that's different. But if you don't want to be there forever. You want to have a backup plan, and that's why this is so powerful. 2,322 minutes. Yeah, that's how it goes, though, family. Like I said, fam, we made our money for the day. We was on the virtual account. Made a little over 2 bands for that one. So I think we good for the day, you know. So I hope all of y'all tap in with us next Thursday. Please send this out to everybody that y'all know. It's the Wolf. My dad, fam.